My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Monster Train, Ursul's Workshop, sorry. We're going to be continuing with Preloaded, attempting to do that again in Covenant 25. I had a little bit of a think about the classes and characters that might be able to best utilize this, but eventually decided that I'm fine dealing with it how it currently is. Okay, we have Stygian lead, Woken follow. We've got Seraph the Diligent. We've got Talos gaining armor off of Slayers. Fel, that's armor and spell shield. Regen resource +1 per stack, or 50% chance to apply spell weakness 1 whenever an enemy enters the train. Regen +1 per stack isn't that bad. We could end up going for a Woken banner in front of a Merchant of Magic. I'm gonna take Tethys' scales here. Then the handheld totem for the sweep. Throw 2 razor sharp edges on it. Decent sweeping damage at that point. Conduit would make sense, but only after I get a Stygian unit. And even then, specific Stygian units. Okay, enemies enter with armor 10. We're not going to be able to kill all of them as a result of this, but we'll give it our God's honest best. I mean, I have no larger spells than this, right? Yeah, I may as well use a Frozen there. I'm happy to use Razor Sharp Edge there as well. Is this gonna be okay? Drop a Mollusk Mage, and a single Frozen Lance gets the kill on the frontliner. Actually, the Frozen Lance next turn, yeah, and a Mollusk Mage possible next turn, so I think we hold off here. Get some regen. Nice! Yeah, we got the Mollusk Mage as well as the Frozen Lance. That's just gonna kill the frontliner. My only concern now is that we just don't do enough damage to actually even kill the Inquisitor. Let's get the regen and a Shiny Steward as well. That'll do it. And even then, only just. Woo! Good fight. Okay. We get a holdover offering token's not bad. There's a Glacial Seal here as well that has a large stone on it. That's really not what we want on a Glacial Seal. Take the offering totem. A Glimmer that already has a +10 in it. Yeah. Oh, we're taking that one. A Titan Sentry with Quick is kind of hilarious. A Woken Hollow standing in front of the Tethys Titanbane isn't awful. Especially if it starts with Multi-Strike. Right, because then we put a Mollusk Mage on that floor and start healing it up. We have Sweep from the Tethys. We have Frontline from the Woken Hollow. And then we need support with spells as well. As to say, Frontline spells. There's no way I go and upgrade my spells right now, is there? There's a Razor Sharp Edges, really want an upgrade, but that's about it. Merchant of Seal finds, yay, multi-strike that I can't put on anything. Spikes that I can't put on anything either. Offering Monuments! You actually happen to be here. Oh my god, there's a Nameless Siren as well. I'm gonna go with the Offering Monument here. And the idea is that I set up Tethys, Offering Monuments, and Spikes. Is that fine? Kills Tethys, but I think we'll be fine. Guess we'll set up on floor 2. Yeah, I don't want this to die on the... No, it will die on the first sweep no matter what I do. Okay. So your Woken Hollow goes down, put a Tethys behind it. We offering, just looking for... I mean, I could Glimmer here. Definitely going to restore here. I want to Glimmer here as well, but I could kill the Reconciler. Get myself an extra draw next turn. I mean, if we can draw, well, of course I've got to do that. Perfect. My goal now is just get as many heals out as I possibly can. Okay, so the frontliner able to take out 2 targets by set. Okay, we're definitely losing the Tethys this floor. That's just happening. The Forge Disciple is going up to the top with 2 strikes worth. Actually, no, hang on. It gets Frostbitten and then Frostbitten, right? So Frostbitten on the next floor as well. No, it's not going to go low enough unless I use a Frozen Lance next floor. I'll probably use a Frozen Lance next floor. I'll use the Razor Sharp Edge here. Save myself entirely. Ideally here, I would just find more defense. Sorry, more heals. There we go. Especially because we have the Mollusk Mage now down, the heals are worth so much more. Yeah. It's going to be a great Glimmer in a second. Pew. Great fight. I love just having this big early lead. Offering attuned and has holdover as well. So as soon as we start playing the Offering Monument and the Crypt Builder together, we just constantly play them for the rest of the fight. That's our frontline damage. That's what we were looking for. Sharpen. This is spikes 8. I could start putting some spikes onto the Woken Hollow. That wouldn't be too bad. That Razor Sharp Edge has a lot of appeal due to the fact that the Woken Hollow has multi-strike. In fact, I'm just taking it. I'm not turning that one down. Not again. Merchant of Steel with a Stygian banner. I think I will go on the other side this time. Will I ever regret just having 5 Glimmers in this deck? No, I won't. I don't think I will. I think that just guarantees the AoE that I'm having a little bit of difficulty with. Not like a ridiculous amount, but a little bit of difficulty with it. Hell's Banner. I mean, I could Light's Gift and then try and set up repeatedly on the top floor. Hell's Banner is a little underwhelming, but at the same rate, I mean, it's a way to get extra energy while I'm using the Offering Monument in the early game. Sure. Just take it for just that reason. Okay, Talus is going to try and slay stuff. Ideally, should not be able. We're more than happy to hear set up on the top floor. Monument up there. Should have cast everything except for the Offering first. Just in case we drew the other thing and wouldn't be able to play it. The Crypt Builder, there we go. Totally remembered its name, didn't have to look it up at all. Okay, good. It's still fine. I'm gonna happily throw out all of this. This will draw 2 cards if I play it right. I mean, it has to, otherwise I don't get it back into the... Or rather, I don't get the holdover triggered, so... And now we are fine. Offering token on the Crypt Builder. We can finally put a Mollusk Mage down on the top floor as well. As much as I could go Capacity here, like, draw is still great. I may end up going Capacity and draw, if that helps. delete the frontliner. Yeah, 200 damage there. Perfect. And that frontliner is scaling very, very effectively. No notes. You've got it all down. Once more. So get rid of this shiny Seward just in case. Yeah. And it is not even close. I may go Conduit Tethys. That's an Awoken Rail Spike that has X costing on it. Consume removed from it, I mean. Ice and Pyre is great on the top floor as well. Just instantly kill a unit. Oh, that Awoken Rail Spike feels really, really, really ideal to play after 2 Hell's Banners. Yeah, I gotta take it. Multi-strike on a Siren of the Sea. Wowzers. That might be, like, I might actually not even play Tethys on the top floor and just play the Awoken Hollow with the Siren of the Sea behind. Because that's perfect. That's all the scaling we should need. And now I might actually have to go capacity first. Because I need space for a Morsel Mage or a Offering Monument up there on the top floor as well. Dupe a card, cut 2 cards. What do I even do with the Merchant of Magic if I was going there right now? Wouldn't be able to upgrade the Awoken Rail Spike anymore, so sure, let's go over this way. See an Awoken unit that I probably turned down. A Wilting Sapwood that has Revenge, triggers when damaged, and 3 damage shield, so it won't trigger its Revenge. Yeah, I'm fine with that. In terms of a Hellvent, I really like the idea of having another Offering Monument. And just sticking them all on the top floor and comboing casting spells. Doing it. Then I want to cut Shiny Stewards, but they're actually an energy pump for me at the moment. The Frozen Lances are spells, but they're bad spells. I think I still remove the Stewards. Upgrade the champion here. So get Handheld Totem 2. Almost enemies enter with spikes 4. Random artifacts. We're not going to be able to set up super high here, but that's okay, because if we set up low, we should be pretty comfy. I've got enough glimmers that I should also be totally fine to set up in the midline. Looks like we will be setting up in the midline then. Pop. And then I'll just get a cast on that floor. A little bit of growth, you know. You know what that is? That's growth. Well, if I want this to hold over, I have to play it. So I don't get the Offering Monument down, but that's okay. Okay, good. Finally. Awoken Monument in the front line, Offering in the middle. Do I rely on drawing a Offering Monument to play the Crypt Builder? No. I'm actually not even going to use the Awoken Rail Spike right now, I think. I should have used it at the end of the turn just for the draw. Oh, wow. If I don't draw a heal here, I lose? Take down the frontliner. 15, attack. You take 8. Then you take 10 after that as well. Yeah, I have to draw and then play a... Restore, there we go. And another one. Just enough to keep us alive. Ah, Glimmer! This is what I'm looking for. Thank you for giving me the Glimmer finally, but now I haven't got the ability to use the other thing. Okay, we're going to take a serious amount of damage to that Light Harnesser up there. Finally get the Mollusk Mage down. So we'll just cycle this, and then 2 Glimmers to get back to full HP. We need an actual tank there. Perfect. Whew. Pyre gets plus 15, sure. The money doesn't mean too much to us. Double stack on a Crystalline Seeds is not awful, but it's just a Glimmer. It's like, that's all it is for us. It's a Glimmer, right? Don't need Cattle Hex either. Invigorating Solution for the extra draw, sure. Sure, I like that. Then this one's obvious. We go to the Pyre Remains and see if we win. Sting Spells gain plus 20 power. As much as I would love Sting Spells at this point, it's not what we use. Jack Strips, we already have a bunch of AoE. It's also pretty late for Jack Strips. Root Split Mask. I mean, I like the idea of the Root Split Mask. I think we would be able to use it as long as the top floor wasn't the one that was size limited. I'm going to take it. I'm going to reroll. No, I'm not going to reroll. Anything less than 220, I wouldn't be able to buy there. Unit Center with armor 15. Totally fine. Especially if we can set up on the top floor, we should really nice be able to outscale them. Ooh. Two. Rail Spike. Get the hollow out. Throw out a heal, and then I could throw out a Razor Sharp Edge here as well. I'm gonna use it on the bottom floor to get that kill instead, though. Reason being, I don't want to draw the Siren of the Sea and then... Oh, wow, it was literally the next card. Yeah, I didn't want to draw the Siren of the Sea there and then be denied the opportunity to play it. I think I just need to buff this floor. I don't like the Offering Monument on this bottom floor. Desperate Times, Measures, etc. Okay, the Crypt Builder was literally the next card of the deck. Okay, fine here. Throw that damage, get the extra draw for the next turn, take a heal as well. Would love to put the Mollusk Mage down, but we've already cycled. Do I need to get kills in that mid floor? I mean, things get rooted when they get to the top floor, so I feel like we're fine. Let's also get the Mollusk Mage down. And that much Frostburn on the bottom floor might be enough. Would have loved the tech to ascend or descend anything in this run. It's have been extremely useful. So I lose the Mollusk Mage? Yeah, that's totally fine. It's not really what we do. It's just a nice little boost. I'm choosing to put the Mollusk Mage there instead of Tethys as well. I think I'm actually better off literally just getting the buffs. Yeah, certainly seems it. Nice. The Siren of the Sea itself would have been capable of taking that enemy out by that point. Disregard. Permafrost, draw 3 spells and apply Consume, plus 20 magic power as well as 0. To their costing. Preserve gives us the ability to hold over something every single turn. Disregard is usually quite good here. Yeah, it just is. And it's Permafrost as well, so I don't have to play it on the turn that I get it. Ooh, Engraft, perfect. And it's a 0 cost at Engraft as well, so we get some energy generation out of that. Okay. This one's as simple as which has the Pyre Remains on. Sting spell increases again. I'm gonna take Icicle Fracture. We haven't actually seen any access to Sting spells yet. So if I really wanted to upgrade something here, it would be plus 25 on a Mollusk Mage, so I can actually put it in the mid line, in the line without it dying. I don't want to spend too much money though. I want to save all of it for buying a bunch of relics at the end that carry me across the line. Again, we get the freedom to set up on the top floor. No, I'm just going for the draw. Okay, so if at this point I drew the holo, I wouldn't have been able to play it, so I had to stop playing cards there for a sec. Yeah, I invited this possibility. Now I just need to be able to play enough cards to get that Offering Monument to be happy with me. This is unlikely, isn't it? It's fine. We'll have a Siren of the Sea just carry us along for a little bit. Yep. Problem. I'm going to murder the midline. Save as much top floor energy as I can for later. So yes, I am about to draw through the entire deck. I can even put this Mollusk Mage down now. It's a shame that Offering can't trigger. Okay, we can drop a Restore. Let's throw this away on that floor, literally just to get energy out. Okay, I have one more card draw I can hit. Nice. So we missed out on a bunch of heals, but while we were doing all of that, we set up ourselves pretty effectively here. I mean, we don't draw anymore, so Offering goes out now. Ah, perfect. Thank you, Crypt Builder. Really, really pulling us along there. Let's take all those free effects there. Use a Gifts Regard. More than enough to get us all the way up to full HP. And we're dealing 200 per swing in the back line as well. This should be more than enough scaling to get us across the end of C25. Come on, Fel. It's time to get out of the field. Should have used Gifts Regard first so I don't actually have to lose those. Actually, no, my hand size means I shouldn't use Gifts Regard yet. So draw 5 at the end of this turn, going up to 8 total. I use a single Engraft, going down to 7. We use Gifts Regard and Guard. Well, not really the result that I wanted there, but it's okay. If nothing else, it is a lot faster access to these. Sure, Woken Rail Spike on 1 Glimmer. It's still worthwhile. Offering on Crypt Builder. And then Gifts Regard for only 2 cards. Wonder if that's going to be enough to actually get us across. Yes, it was. Come on. Siren Song? Oh my god, that's a Spike of the Stygian without Nexus as well on it. Ice and Pyre with Permafrost. That's not bad either. Siren Song with the ability to push people past the top floor is pretty intriguing, I think. The only problem is Seraph the Diligent is going to be putting Scourges into our deck, so you do want to set up as low as possible. I think actually makes all of those really hard for us to take. Our Glimmers are what we really need in order to counter the bottom floor, and having extra draw will give us more access to those, as well as our setup faster. Hellvent. Actually, Hellventing and Engraft right now is a great card. It's extra energy where I really need it. It's an incant trigger, as well as a rejuvenate trigger, as well as extra energy, as well as draw next turn. I mean, come on. What isn't it? Bad. That's the answer. It's not bad. Remove a Frozen Lance. I could remove the second Mollusk Mage as well. I think I will. But I could. So you're on notice. Damage spells cost -1 on this floor. So that's the thing that ultimately now makes me put the Conduit back on the top floor. And no longer use the Mollusk Mages. Come on, bottom floor setup. Okay, second floor setup is the best we can do then. It is Siren. Tethys does want to be on the next floor though. But ideally after the Offering Monument has gone down. Wait for the second cycle before we put a Tethys down? That seems weird. But I do need the draw. So just Mollusk Mage, Crypt Builder this floor. That's actually not bad. Okay. When the Mollusk Mage, Crypt Builder knocks you back, and then Frozen Lance for the kill. Tethys gets frozen in hands. Okay. I think I can play Offering Monument and Tethys and go. Perfect. Offering on the Crypt Builder for the kill. Start healing targets up. That on the top floor. You aren't escaping this turn. I could put a Crystalline Seeds up there if I really wanted to. But it's also just free draw right now. It's really hard to turn that down. Speaking of free draw. Cool. Awoken Hollow comes out in 2 cards time then. There's a Sharp Edge into Invig Solution. And we are now well sorted. I should hope at least. Try to restore and then just Woken for a single card. Nice. That I can't really afford to use anywhere. Let's pop that on the top floor. Has the ability to kill that collector by itself, I guess, next turn. After the daze wears off. Okay. Offering through the Crypt Builder. Get the target that I don't care about to the back. 2, 3. I gotta get the Self-Mutilation out and a heal as well. I love this whole Crypt Builder situation that we've just got set up. It's very, very comfy. Roll that Glimmer. Use Gifts Regard now. Yeah, killing that on the top floor doesn't matter at all. An Offering Token to go through to the back though. Hey! Love that Engraft roll. Sure, I'll freeze whichever remains in hand anyway. Okay. Let's continue with the knock to the back. Seems the best strategy we have access to. We're finally to casting all cards in hand as well, so I feel like my energy and my draws reasonably balanced. Perfect. All right, come and get me, boss. Until the next turn before doing that. I mean, also just every point of regen is great. Okay. We're into offering on the Crypt Builder. Do it again, and then Gifts Regard to try and get... I mean, I guess that's fine. I don't even know what I really wanted to fish out with Gifts Regard there. So much money. Can't for armor 1 to all units and stuff like that. Offering holdover on Titan's Tooth as well. That's holdover AoE. However, we already have the glimmers to fulfill that role. Oh, wait, consume for 3 regen. That Preserve Thorns definitely comes with us. Now I'm a little sad about missing on in the Sting Relics earlier. Okay, we literally just go to the dupe and cut. Happily. Merchant of Trinkets for gain 7 energy on turn 1. A lot of the time we try and go off on turn 1, so I'm more than happy to take that. 50% chance to silence an enemy just seems like a usable thing here. Take a Sap Tap for more draw. Take a Totem Fragment as well. There's Precious Plating there. I probably want to cut more Frozen Lances from the deck, which now means that Tethys is literally just there to make the Glimmers cost less. I mean, Glimmers costing less is still good. That's not nothing. I kind of want to put another Engraft back in here. Get reasonable energy so that I can use the Awoken Rail Spike consistently and be happy with it. Okay. And in fact, I will do that. Those restores all cost 1. I mean, I guess I could just lower the cost of the restores. Nothing wrong with doing that. Roll. Cost of another one. Holdover on them? Oh, right, you can only upgrade them once, so of course holdover can't also go on. Okay, and then a double removal for the road. I think the second Mollusk Mage can get out of here. I think our first cycle is really... In fact, both Mollusk Mages could get out of here. Yeah, because ultimately our flaws can't account for them. Sorry, Mollusk Mage. Seraph, bring it. First spell card played each turn gets consumed. That's okay, I'll just play the worst ones first. Okay, top floor is the one with the size limitation, unfortunately. With these two offering monuments and the Glimmer, I think we just go off on turn 1 on the bottom floor. I think that's actually our best plan. Okay. There's our frontliner. Okay, we can be shorting a draw unless I now play a Vengeful Shard before playing something else. Okay, again, same situation. Okay, there's the Siren of the Sea, so we'll be able to combo cast after that. Play a Vengeful Shard out. Play a, I guess, Restore. Yeah, I guess that's probably our best play. Both of those units die. We get the Siren of the Sea, put that in the back line. Oh my god, this is such a great setup turn. Preserve Thorns. Dup. And then an Awoken Rail Spike, which actually didn't decrease the cost of anything, but it did get the Offering Token in hand, so now I have the Crypt Builder going off. And that is an opening turn. Oh, so this is a turn. We're not going to be able to kill all the purifiers before they even deal damage to us. I was worried about this fight right up until I saw that opener. My God, what an opener. I think the one I care about least right now is probably Sting. Decent consume fodder, I think. Just keep refreshing. Get Invig Solution. I should also throw out Gifts Regard basically anytime I have the ability to. Sure, there's our kill on the top floor. I've got to make sure that the Offering Token and the Crypt Builder stay forever. And again, a full hand cast. Okay, yeah, this is it. We did it. The run. Bye-bye, Frozen Lance. I don't need you. Yeah. These resources are correctly balanced. Working Rail Spike isn't great. I think I'm going to lose one of the Glimmers here, though. Because maybe I end up with enough energy this turn for the Woken Rail Spike to be consistently... Or, sorry, powerful. I can cast on that top floor next turn. I mean, a zero-cost Vengeful Shard as well as zero-costing one of the Restores. It's not bad. That top floor is now a little problematic, though. Okay, we got a Glimmer. Everything's fine. We got one more turn until we kill the boss as well. Yeah, we've run out of bad cards to burn. So now we're just burning the least bad. Or sorry, the least good. Glimmer on that floor just because I can. Alright, Seraph. Ooh! The Seraph is actually currently killing my entire floor. Isn't that exciting? We'll add a bunch of spell weakness to the Seraph regardless, so as long as we hold over the Crypt Builder, we should be able to kill here regardless, but this is totally fine. Could be worse. Oh, no, now we're winning on this floor. Dang. I really wanted to see the Crypt Builder get the kill there. Maybe I should have held off on its account, but that's preloaded. Whew. First challenge in this second rotation that's taken me 2 times to complete, I think. All the other ones were 1-fers, so I'm feeling like a lot better about that. When I first did the challenges, they were a bit rougher on me. I feel like now I have a better grasp of the game. And, I mean, there's also the second impact of the Friends and Foes update. The Exiled Champions and Exiled Starter cards are now here. And those are, you know, important for this. I've been utilizing them a lot. Oh, man. But for the moment, sorry, just zoned out for a moment. At the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Monster Train, Ursul's Workshop. I'm gonna go try and plan a trip. I've been thinking about doing some traveling recently. I've always been kind of fascinated with the Fennoscandian nations, just Northern Europe in general. I feel like the climate and culture there would suit me quite well. But I went on Rosetta Stone and I tried to learn Dansk. I tried to learn Svensk. I've tried. I can't really get my mouth around it, and that pun is intended. It's just it doesn't necessarily come very naturally to me, but German does a little bit closer, at least, right? So I guess, based on the fact that the people in the Fenno-Scandian nations are often multilingual, polyglots, not necessarily across the board, but many of them, even though I already know English, maybe I learn German and then try and use that. Effectively, what I'm saying is I'd be some sort of a Deutsch Sweden figure. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.